Okay, this is a quick tutorial on how to eliminate background from a picture easily, quickly. Okay, first off, let's change our, there we go, change this to a raster image. You can do so by double-clicking on the image. There we go. It opens up this little window and you say yes, okay, whatever, and it changes your, there we go, changes your image into a raster image. Put okay, next thing, let's make sure that the masks option is available over here. I also have a history option, makes it easier to undo things if necessary. But the masks option will be necessary in the future. Okay, let's go ahead and duplicate this layer by pushing Control J on the keyboard. Okay, and we're going to also zoom in to this picture right here. Push Alt, use the scroll wheel on your mouse to zoom in. It's probably good right there, just so we can kind of see some of the colors that are being used. Okay, come over here. We're going to add a, oh, stop it. We're going to add a pixel mask. Click on that. We're going to click on color range. And this, as you see, allows you to choose the colors from your picture that you want to mask out. Make sure the invert option is selected. Right now we're going to start off with the regular eyedropper tool, and then we will switch over to the add to sample. Use this to select the initial color first, such as the basic background, and then we'll use this to select more colors that we want to remove from the picture. This is a preview of what your mask will look like, and I'll go over to the picture in just a minute to select more colors. Okay, so I've selected my basic color. Choose add to sample. Come over to your picture, start choosing more colors that you want to eliminate. You know what, in order to make this easier, let's hide that, start over, sorry about that. Color range, okay, so color, and any colors that are left over on the outside here. Don't worry about it eliminating colors from the actual picture that you want to keep, because we'll fix that later. Right now we're just wanting to get rid of all the background. Okay, click on OK. As you see, it's created a mask. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and turn that bottom layer back on again. Come over to your paintbrush tool. Make sure that it's roughly around 20 or thereabouts. Color is, oops, excuse me, we don't want to, see, if we just did black, select the mask. If we just did black, it would eliminate, you know, part of that picture. It would mask it out. And what we want to do, make sure your mask is selected, we actually want to put stuff back in again. So what I did was, this is what it looks like now. I went ahead and turned the bottom image back on just so I could kind of trace inside. My opacity, by the way, is 100%. Just make sure everything is filled in. Just go along and yeah, fill it all in. It's pretty quick, actually. And you can get really detailed with it. Okay, turn that off. As you can see, our image pretty much looks normal. You may need to touch it up later, but that's pretty much it. Okay, we're going to select the bottom. We're going to add a layer right there. We're going to come over. I've already inserted the colors. Color gray, light gray, dark gray. Light gray for the foreground, dark gray for the background. With a new layer, come over here to the, this is probably what it'll look like normally. Right click on that paint bucket if it's not to the gradient tool. Select gradient tool. I went up here and did the circle or radial gradient. Come down to your picture, draw a line from the center, probably, I don't know, 3/4 out towards like the corner. And that'll give you the dark gray background with a little bit of glow. We're going to go back to our mask, choose our paintbrush. This time we're going to switch over to black so we can remove some of those areas that we just missed earlier, such as that. I'm going to touch it up and zoom in just a little bit here. Change my brush size down so I can really get in there. There we go. Without erasing any of his ear. And there's kind of a funny glow around the hat that we should probably eliminate here. How detailed you want to get is up to you. I'm kind of going fast. You can, even if you really want to get fancy, you can set your opacity down and, you know, really get in there and start blending it with the background. Okay, that's pretty much it. Go over, flatten the image. Go OK. This turns it into kind of a JPEG. We're going to go up to Edit. Excuse me. We're not going to do that. Double click on that. Stroke should be set at 1. The color is set at black. Go OK. And there's your stroke. Zoom out to 100%. And there you have your image. I hope that's helpful.